This series, I think, is one that a lot of people came late to. It's one that's garnered a cult following after the fact. So when it initially came out in the UK, and I think subsequent other networks have picked it up, people started saying to each other, have you seen this new Gareth Evans series? He's not doing the Raid films, but if you took the Raid films and put it in a series with very British politics or gang politics, then that's kind of what you got. And I think people were blown away by what they got. Will season 2 hold up? I'm here to talk about just the first episode. Let's jump in. 1 year after the death of Sean Wallace and the violent reckonings of series 1, the map and soul of London has been redrawn. The surviving Wallaces are scattered. The Dumani is broken and estranged. An ex-undercover cop, Elliot, is now being forced to work for the investors. To restore order, the investors have aligned behind heroin baron Asif Afridi, and together they have installed a new ruling force in London in the form of a brutal gang leader, Koba. The one word I would associate with the first season is brutal, and the one word I would associate with episode 1 of season 2 is brutal, and that will probably bring a smile to your face, because some of the fighting sequences from season 1 were the most creative in camera work and fighting choreography, and then the brutalization of what goes on in that fight scene. Just remember the bathroom scene in the house alone in season 1 will make you be like, yeah, do you remember that scene? Compared to the Raid films, obviously. But then we have the politics of the gangs and the families that get messed up and caught up in the wake of that. And that's what season 2 episode 1 does really well. There's a lot of story and positioning to kind of tell us what has happened in the year that we've missed basically in their lives, and so it positions that very well. We have a lot of kind of monologues of people trying to enforce their power and their will. They don't want to be ruled by this new Koba landlord. He enforces the law brutally, as you would expect. And then our favorite character, the undercover cop, Elliot, is forced to do things that he doesn't want to protect his father. So we have all these moving pieces which it showcases very well, but don't worry, the intensity is still there. In amongst people like chess pieces being moved in position again for the rest of the series, you feel a building up. And then once you get to the end of episode 1, your jaw will once again open and go, oh, so person is back. And that is going to make you want to watch episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cinematography is great again. The action, when there is action, is great. I'm still looking for those standout moments. There are a few great action scenes in episode 1, but I know much more is coming. So we have some creative shots, some beautiful cinematography, amazing dialogue scenes that will make the back of your hair stand up because of what's been shown and you know what's coming. And then just the brutality of the end of episode 1. It's one of those series that you kind of root for bad guys because such bad things are happening to them. You kind of like them, but you know that they are the bad guy. Does that make sense? And so basically we have a series of bad guys and you've got to kind of choose who you're rooting for. The thing is, it's not black and white. It showcases what it's like to lead a life being a criminal. These people are people. What they're doing may be against the law, but they're still just people. So it's not just I'm bad for the sake of being bad. This is how you write bad guys. Give them huge backstory and character, and then you sit through it and go, ugh, I kind of feel for that family. I like them. Don't die. It's all of that emotion, and then you're going to be like, woohoo, look at that brutality. Or, like episode 1 has already done for me, is make me go and turn my head away from the screen, because what I was watching on screen made me go, wow, that's new and different. Trust Gareth Evans to do that to us just in episode 1. Loving that we got a new season. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't sure we needed it, but now that it's here, I'm going to be on the ride for it. Let me know your thoughts. How excited are you for this? Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.